If you're selling consumable goods on Amazon, like creams, supplements, dog treats, beverages, anything that is consumable, you most likely have repeating customers. And actually, this is the hidden gem of the profitability of your business. So with this type of business model where customers are going back to you, you need to know what is my customer lifetime value, or saying it's a bit easier, how much money do I make per one unique customer, or how many units do I sell per one unique customer over a specific time period. For example, for the last 12 months, the same customer purchased from me 3 times or 4 times or 5 times or maybe even 7 times. Yeah. This will significantly impact your business model. Also in the way how you look at your discounts, how much money you can invest to acquire one customer, all of that depends on your customer lifetime value. So in this video, I will show you how to do it using Amazon reporting only. Let's start. So some sort of reporting is already provided by Amazon. You can find it under brand analytics, and then you have the report called customer loyalty analytics. And here you can select the annual reporting range, select year 2023, let's say, or maybe like soon it will be available for 2024. And then here on the repaid customers, you can see customers, and then you have orders. So you can calculate your LTV by dividing orders to customers. You can also see the repeat purchase rate, and you can also see the repeat purchase interval. But this data gives you nothing. Why I'm saying that is you just have the high level overview metric that gives you basically zero understanding what you should do. Your LTV is different by product, and your LTV highly depends on the time period that you look at. Because let's say you're selling a supplement, yeah, and then you provided it's 40% off discount of the first purchase. Your lifetime value will be different from the time period where you offered, let's say, 20% off coupon on the first purchase. So now you get it, yeah? Your LTV is different by product, your LTV is different by time period, and this time period is called cohort. So what is the cohort reporting? Is when you track your LTV from a specific starting point. In our case, usually it's just the date of the first purchase, yeah? So let's say they firstly purchased from you in January and 2023, and then you track the January cohort, like what is happening with the performance month over month. So then if you do some tests, you just do them for 1 month. Yeah, let's say you put it 40% of coupon, you do it for 1 month, or you do it for a week, and then you track data by weeks. Another option how to do it, and it provides you with much more insightful data, is through using Amazon Fulfilled Shipments report. So this report you can find under the reports fulfillment, and then on the left side here, you will find the sales section. And then you have Amazon Fulfilled Shipments report. So now you can click here on the fulfilled shipments, and you can select the date range. So you can select a specific date range. So the problem is you can only select data for 1 month. So if you would like to get an accurate LTV analytics report, you need to select data for the last 18 months, meaning you need to create 18 reports, and then those 18 reports you need to combine manually in Excel. So let's imagine you already did that. You open Excel file. This is how it will look like. So the metric that we need from here is called buyer email. This is the only option that you can use in order to identify that the same customer purchased multiple times, because every other data point will be different. And the shipping address is not available, so we cannot see the full shipping address. We just see the general, and it can be 100 people living in that area. Now with the buyer email, it's much more interesting because the buyer email, it's hashed, it's encrypted by Amazon, but it's still unique. It's pretty simple. Yeah, you have emails, and then you have amount of units shipped. So you can select a very simple pivot table, select the entire range, insert pivot table, and then on the pivot table, you can enter buyer email and then sum of quantity shipped. On the buyer email, we can calculate how many unique emails do we have, and we can see it's 134, and now 134 emails. So this is the unique count of emails, and then sum of quantity shipped, it's 305. So if we divide 305 by 134, we will get 2.27 units. So this is our LTV for the 18 months, yeah, that we downloaded. If you would like to do it by product, you can do the filter by product here. Obviously you have an option, you can put SKU, you can put filter by SKU, and now you have filter on top. You can select a specific SKU and the data will change. But it still does not provide you with, like how my LTV is evolving months over months. Yeah, the same as I mentioned before. So this is a little bit more challenging and it will take much more time. Unfortunately, if I will create a full guide, most likely you will not spend like 1 hour of understanding and developing it yourself. So I will show you how it looks like on our platform. This is one of the great examples how the cohort analysis works. As I mentioned, here on the left side, you have first months. Yeah, so this is the first months of the purchase. So when the customer purchased for the first time from your brand, basically it's new to brand. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are as well months. Yeah, 0, it means the same months of the first purchase. 1, it means first months of the recurring purchase. 2 means second months of the recurring purchase, and so on. Okay, so let's do an example for April 2023. So the first month's revenue, that means customers firstly purchased from us, we generated $27,000 in revenue. Next month, the same customer group that purchased from us in April made $988 in revenue. Then in 2 months, they made another $1,500 in revenue, and so on. So if we're gonna sum up those numbers, it will be 27,000 plus 988 will equal to 28,204. Then plus another 1,500 equals to 29,768, and so on. So what this gives us is understanding, okay, customers that we acquired in April generated us $27,000. In 7 months, the same customer group generated us already $37,000, which is another 10,000 of additional revenue. Now let's calculate the LTV. We can do it in dollar or in units. I personally prefer more units. Yeah, so in dollars, this is like your initial revenue generated per customer for the first month, like for for the months of the first purchase, and then you have how your LTV is growing. Why I love units? Because your pricing changes. Yeah, so your price can be $25, the next month it will be $22, and now it messes up data a little bit, while in units it's not changing. Yeah, as you can see, month 0 we are selling 1 unit. Yeah, and then on month number 5 of the recurring purchase, we can see that our LTV increased by 1.3, 1.2 units. Yeah, so this brand is not really doing a lot of recurring revenue, but still. So what this data gives me, how can I utilize it? So first of all, your advertising will be much more expensive if your customer lifetime value is high. The higher recurring purchase you have, the more competitors will fight for new to brand revenue, because they know if they will acquire a customer, this customer will purchase from them multiple times and they can allow to spend much more money. That's why you see $4 cost per click, $3, $5, $7 CPC for some of the consumable categories. Yeah, the higher LTV, the higher CPC. Unfortunately, that's the balance in the market. But still, there is a lot of opportunity and profitability even with such an expensive advertising. This data gives you a better understanding of how to calculate my break-even ACoS, meaning at which ACoS should I operate in order to be break-even, taking into account my customer lifetime value. So what I'm saying, let me open an Excel file. So let me make an example. You are selling a $25 product and your profit margin is 25%, which is, let's just do 25. So it's $6.25. So this is your profit per unit after Amazon fees and everything. Now your LTV is 2 units. Yeah, 2 units. Let's say LTV it will be, let's do 6 months. So when the customer firstly purchased from you, on average, in 6 months, they will do the second purchase. Yeah, so your LTV will grow from 1 to 2. Now, that means that total profit equals to 625 multiplied by 2, and it's $12. So now your break-even ACoS equals to your profit margin. And that means if you will calculate your profit margin, but let's call it already break-even ACoS, means we can do the calculation of $12.50 divided by 25, and it's 50%. So now what we get is I can operate at 50% ACoS and still be break-even after 6 months of the first purchase. You can utilize this strategy, with the break-even ACoS and calculating, okay, at which ACoS I will get, like taking into account my LTV, I will be break-even if you need to have an aggressive push into advertising for a specific keyword. Let's say there is a keyword where you want to boost your organic rank, or let's say where advertising is very expensive, it's very difficult to stay on top of the organic page without ads, and you need to constantly run ads. Yeah, so let's understand, okay, at current ACoS, when we'll get our money back, and if we even will get our money back. So this is a very, very important metric that can significantly impact your advertising strategy as well as discount strategy, because your LTV will be different based on what type of the coupon do you offer. We have a metric called Fake Subscribe and Save, which means, if you offer 40% subscribe and save customers, what percentage of them purchase from you but then cancel. So this is the fake percentage of all subscribe and save, and it's calculated like we see the SNS purchase, subscribe and save purchase, but we don't see the second purchase, and we consider this customer as a fake. And then you can see the highest coupon you offer, the more fake percentage you will see, and it will give you an understanding, should I even run such a high percentage off, or maybe should I just lower it to 20%, 15%, get less subscribers but make more profit. So those are the potential use cases. Okay, basically I believe we covered everything. So once you subscribe to our tool, you have a free trial for 14 days. You can get this report for free. You can try it. You can see how it looks like and how it works and what value it brings to you. And also our team will be happy to help. So feel free to check out it. I will put a link in the description, myrealprofit.com advanced plan. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate if you're still watching it. Please put a like, make a comment, like any random comment will help me a lot. I want to boost this channel and I have so much value that I can share with you, but I also need some feedback from you to me. Okay, so see you soon. Bye bye.